Elena takes on the Lyndonville Winter Festival and enjoys the sugar-coated life. By Steve Jeunesse, freelance writer, and witnessed the Vermont Winter Carnival. After Hal Gendron told me about Elena Davies, the former Flatlander now attempting full Vermonter status, I expected a pleasant human interest story. However, the day I spent with Elena, she was visibly a woman on a mission to experience winter fun in the Northeast Kingdom. By the time I tracked her down in Lyndonville, Elena had already conquered the ice castle, scorched her tongue on a Boy Scout-issued hot dog, and purchased enough Thin Mints to open a black market cookie speakeasy. And the day was still young. This is the Northeast Kingdom. After all, we don't stop until the maple runs out, which is to say, never. But the day wasn't over. Not in the Northeast Kingdom. Not when sugar houses across the region were throwing open their doors for public tours. I was told this was a must-see, Elena said, brushing snow off her toque. Someone mentioned maple taffy, and I will follow that promise anywhere. The sugar house we visited was a classic kingdom setup. Steam pouring from the cupola, the thick air with the smell of boiling sap, and a crowd of locals who all looked like they were born knowing how to operate an evaporator. Elena, meanwhile, looked like she was trying to remember if sap came from trees or magic. "Is it supposed to be this loud?" she yelled over the evaporator, which hissed like a dragon with sinus issues. A sugar maker handed her a sample of warm syrup straight from the pan. She took one sip and froze. Elena blurted out, "This is wonderful." Outside, volunteers were pouring hot syrup onto snow to make maple taffy, a treat that is delicious, nostalgic, and physically impossible to eat without looking like you're losing a fight with a sticky octopus. Elena bent over the tray, rolled the taffy onto a popsicle stick, and instantly glued half of it to her glove. "This is fine," she said, wrestling with the sugar like it owed her money. This is all part of the experience. Once she finally got a clean bite, she went silent. "Wow," she whispered. "It's even better than the syrup." She inhaled the rest in record time, then stared at the tray like she was calculating how many servings she could eat before someone intervened. After consuming enough sugar to power a snowmobile, Elena drifted toward the refreshment table, where she discovered a bowl of homemade pickles, Vermont's traditional palate cleanser from maple overload. She took one bite and gasped. "This is genius. Why doesn't anyone talk about this? Sweet then sour? My taste buds are dancing." A delighted volunteer handed her a warm homemade donut. Elena took a bite, then a bite of pickle, then another bite of donut. "Wow," she said again, but this time Elena looked like she had just glimpsed the divine. "This is the perfect combination. I've unlocked a new level of existence." She stood outside the sugar house, cheeks pink, hands sticky, eyes sparkling like someone who had seen the face of maple-based truth. "I get it now," she said. "This is why people stay. The cold, the chaos, the sugar, all make sense." Watching her laugh, snack, and fully embrace the kingdom's winter traditions, it was clear she wasn't just visiting anymore. She was becoming one of us. Sticky gloves and all. If you like this content, please subscribe and share. Thanks for watching.